Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed, where we work with the energy of the moon, your ruling planet, to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I do want to thank you so much for taking the time to check out my channel. So today we're going to cover December 28th through January 3rd, but the dragons came in and they asked to channel a message to you. So I usually like to channel off by myself and then bring the messages to you, but that's not what they wanted to do. So I am using some cards to help me. So I'm going to get those right now, and then we'll get into the energy for the week. By the way, Happy New Year to you. Okay, messages for Cancer. These are messages for 2021. There's going to be a big year of change. There's going to be a need to be able to flow with the changes, to create what it is that we desire. You being a cardinal sign, making changes is a lot easier than it is for some others. So, look at this. Stepping into your power. You have the solar dragon. This is the sun card. Well, I don't know about you, but I just want to do the happy dance. So, being a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it was a very tough, and my Ascendant is in Capricorn, and that energy over the last year and a half where the North Node was in Cancer was pretty intense, right? Lots of changes, and so getting on to the other side is excellent. All right, so be illumination in the dark. Be a way shower for others. This is the energy actually of Hathor coming through on this card, which I've never gotten before. So Hathor is a great mystic and teacher. She created the mystery schools that taught Isis and Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, and so this is some powerful intuition coming through the solar energy. Opening your crown chakra, so spending time actually literally outside as much as you can to be open to the nutrients coming from the sun as the energy waves through. With this Aquarius energy coming in waves, there's also going to be a lot of energy coming from the sun, pulling that in. It's coming through as intuition for you, which is really interesting. Usually when I think of the sun card, I think of the solar plexus, but your crown chakra is going to be lit up. You're going to be literally solar powered. So, okay. And you're going to need it. This is an interesting combination. So, you have the dangerous situation, and you have infinite blessings. And there is a mother dragon nurturing their young, which Cancer, you are that very nurturing energy. Oh, this really feels like a forest fire. Wow. What does that have to do with Cancer? So, fire destroys. It can be used on a controlled burn, right, to clear the underbrush in areas so that it's protective, right? It can provide new growth and new opportunities. But left out of control, it can destroy and be destructive. And so there is a situation coming up in the next year that is going to require you to tread carefully, to try to use your intuition ahead of time, to recognize the signs and the signals that you need to zig instead of zag in order to control a situation so that it turns out to be beneficial as opposed to harmful. There's an energy here of some greedy consuming of resources and supplies that that can be avoided. What's interesting is in this card, she's taken the babies down to the water. And this is infinite blessings. And so they're in the background here. We have the flow of abundance coming through the waterfall. And I don't know if you can see it because it's very faint and it's very light. But right here, this is a big waterfall. So you have the flow of abundance from the universe, the flow of abundance from your higher self, from source, from light. And she is lit up like the golden Christed light. And so I feel like, as is this one. And so I feel like following your intuition, right? Water also has to do with intuition and the flowing in abundance. And think that being very aware, and so this idea of something coming in and being very destructive, it doesn't necessarily mean fire, of course. It could be anything in your life that has potential to really destroy things. And fear is one of the most destructive forces there is, right? So I don't want you to be in fear. I want you to be in the energy of love and nurturing. And so as you are proceeding through this year, pay attention, use your intuition, allow your intuition to warn you of a situation that is not ideal. And by pouring love, literally pouring love onto a situation, love being the flow of water, the abundance that's from source, right? Source is love. Pouring the source light onto a situation, you can quench the destructive fires and instead turn it into a productive fire, the fire of inspiration, the fire of new opportunities, the fire. So there is a situation that is like a double-edged sword. If you go one way, it's going to cut and be brutal. And if it goes the other way, it is going to slice you off a big piece of the pie. So what do you want? So love. Stay as much as you can in the energy of self-nurturing and self-love, and extend that to those around you, either that at work, in your community, in your intimate family. It is pouring love on the situation that makes this a controlled burn that is a beneficial burn. It's a dangerous situation, but it doesn't say destruction. That means there's opportunity for it to go either way. So paying attention, really using your intuition. Fortunately for you, Cancer, that's a superpower, right? Okay, anything else? Just happy to hear. Okay, all right, so, all right. And you are guarded and protected, and you are encouraged to ask St. Michael to come in and guard you and protect you as you walk through this year. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let's talk about this week. Oh, while I'm getting the cards for this week out, I want to invite you to join me on Mondays. I do Monday Night Live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. That would be 11:30 a.m. on Tuesdays, Sydney time. So for my Australian friends who are struggling with getting the notifications of a live video coming in, such a wrong for it, right? Okay, so there's that. And this week, what we're going to do, the 28th or the 29th, depending on where you are in the world, we're going to look at pulling cards for health, wealth, love, and destiny for each sign of the zodiac. And then we're going to, I will stay for everyone that is in the chat for as long as I possibly have the energy for. And I will pull cards for health, wealth, love, and destiny for each of you. So it's a chance to get a little mini year ahead, glance at the year ahead. card pull. And so come and join us for that. The other thing is that I'm offering a course. It starts on January 9th. And it is we're going to meet once a week for 6 months, working with the energies, using your chart, your blueprint, your roadmap that you came here with, helping you to locate where your superpowers are, what were the lessons you came here to learn. And so we're calling it Discover Your Destiny. And it is only $132 for this, which is a really great deal. But I understand that it being January, I got a couple people talked to me about how it would be better if there was a payment plan. And so I'm going to offer either 3 payments of $44, or you can pay it completely right out at the beginning, or 4 payments of $33, but you need to email me so we can set up that payment plan. And that would be moondirected@gmail.com. So I will record each of the lessons ahead of time before we even do the class, and then we'll do the class live. But that way, in case there's Zoom issues or whatever, or you can't make the class, I have something to send you in your email so that you are getting your value and you are getting the information that you most need. So, all right, let's see what we have going on here, Cancer. So we start out with the moon on the 28th. It's still in Gemini, and in Gemini, it's also in the space right before that full moon in your sign of Cancer. And so you are being asked to take an action step, to take a very guided action step, but it's going to be guided from your intuition, because that is in your 12th house of connection to spirit, of spiritual beliefs. And okay, so your action step is pretty interesting. And I was trying to think, because everybody's been getting like a real action step, but I think because it's in your 12th house, a 3D, like take some specific action, but you have hold the vision. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And so I want to encourage you to take some time. It's the condor. I want you to, it looks like a vulture, but it's the condor. I want you to take this as an opportunity over, Monday or Sunday or Monday or whatever. Find some time to sit down and visualize using your superpower of what you feel. How will it feel when you accomplish whatever it is that you want to? Take time to breathe into that energy and imagine, that feeling, and really hold that feeling. That is holding the highest vision. So take some time to allow yourself to be like, okay, so this is what I want. This is what I want to have it look like or whatever. But how will it make you feel when you have whatever this vision is? And then and put it in this heart-centered, high vibrational frequency of love. Do that as your action step. Because the full moon in Cancer says bring love into the situation. Okay, so yes, sealing in your heart space how you would love to accomplish whatever this is, and how would that make you feel, and seal it in with all the joy and the happiness that you can, and remember that feeling. And I would tap into it every day as you're working your way toward it, even when you get to the hurdles. Even when you get to the hurdles, because it says you now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And you're going to do it with love. And you're going to do it with this infinite blessings. And so whatever the situation is, wherever the dangers or the pitfalls are, if you stay in the higher vibrational energy of love, you will find the way around it. So one thing that is really important is you should always reach across the zodiac to the opposing sign to tap in when you're trying to create something. It's part of the balancing, right? And so reach across to Capricorn. Capricorn overcomes hurdles. Capricorn does it through leadership, through mentorship, through knowing and believing and understanding that they can overcome any obstacle that's put in their space, because they hold the vision. So hold the vision. And do it using your superpower of sealing it in your heart space of love. And then you have faith. You'll have to believe me that that's what that says. There we go. I have faith in God to heal this situation. So whatever this is, it needs love to heal it. You have a vision for it. It feels at this point, because of this mothering energy, it feels a very kind of like a family-oriented situation where you're trying to heal something around the heart space in the family situation based on the cards I'm seeing. So this isn't going to be all of you, but this is going to be some of you. A vast majority of you, I'm hearing. If this is not your reading, be sure to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. They all have a message, and one of them is going to resonate more than the others. But I also think have faith that whatever it is you're trying to create, you will have faith in the process, have faith in the ability to overcome obstacles by using your heart as your guide, listening to your intuition. So also paying attention to your dreams. So the moon is going to be in Cancer on Tuesday morning at 5:28 a.m. and then it goes full at 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. at 8 degrees and 53 minutes. So if you have anything in another water sign, so Pisces or Scorpio, or if you have something in a cardinal sign, which would also, because you're a cardinal sign, so also Libra or Capricorn or Aries, around 1 to 14 degrees, those kind of things are going to be impacted by the energy of this full moon. And the full moon is about releasing and letting go of what doesn't serve. A lot of times it's about surrendering to the divine, the process. That is usually the big letting go that needs to be done, where you like release the control and allow the spirit to take things to the next level. Or releasing karma. That's what this healing is. So there is a situation. There's a relationship for a vast majority of the Cancers that are watching this. That is a karmic situation, that it was in your chart, something you came here. So right now, this energy, as we're shifting into Aquarius, the energy levels, the frequency is getting higher and faster, right? And so because as it gets higher, its frequency level, it moves faster. Long, low, slow waves is lower vibrational energy. So it's faster and it's spinning off the karma. And Saint Germain is here about karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So in that moon, okay, so the moon in your sign, Cancer, is going to be in a very supportive energy with Neptune in Pisces. So paying attention to your dreams while you're awake and while you're asleep, receiving messages and guidance will be coming in. But this is a period of time where you can totally release through a controlled burn. That's the that's the dangerous situation. It's the karma. If you can release and let go, if you can let go of the anger, the resentment, the irritation, the annoyance, the Cancer is known for not wanting to let go of things they love and things they hate. Right? This is true. And so it is through the act of forgiving yourself for any karma that you brought into this lifetime, because that's what you're here to do, and also releasing everyone around you from anything. So I cut these cords of negative energy from all things, vows, situations, past, present, and future, that is not for the best and the highest good of all. By setting yourself free from that energy and using Saint Germain to help you to do it. And Saint Germain is the I am presence. He teaches about the I am presence. He great for tapping into that affirmation energy of I am creating a new path, and it is filled with infinite blessings every step along the way. I am receiving divine guidance, and I clearly understand it and have the ability to follow it. I am in possession of the ability to be past any hurdles. I am accomplishing my goals and my visions. But with karma in the energy right now, Focusing only on the best and the highest good is what you will create. Focusing on the negative and the lower vibrational energies is what you're going to create. That's what the dangerous situation is. Your thoughts dictate your future. So staying in the high vibrational energy of love and forgiveness and balanced relationships, no, not overgiving, not over demanding. Really, Cancer tends to give a lot more than they ask for, and you're being asked to pull that into balance. Because again, it's reaching across the zodiac. Capricorn has a tendency to take more than they give, and now they have to reach across to you. And so this is about finding that balance of give and take. The dangerous situation is the karma that you could create. With you, if you focus on the infinite blessings, that is what you will create through your intuition. You also have, this is when that moon moves into Leo. Second house, what you value, self-esteem, self-worth. And when I was picking cards for this section of it, because it falls on New Year's Day, I went with the Keepers of the Light because I wanted you to have guides that you can use, that you can tap into, that you can say, hey, for the whole rest of this year, can you come help with the situation? So you have Saint Germain of the Violet Flame, and you have Kuthumi, the Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. That is that solar energy, that Hathor intuition energy coming in. You already know the answer you seek. Stay in the high vibrational energy. Pour love on the situation. Allow the healing to happen this year and allow yourself to move past the drama. Do the karmic release. You're going to end up coming out of 2021 looking pretty stellar if you allow yourself to. Okay, so a couple things. There's a lunar trine while that energy is in Leo. On Saturday morning, there is a trine energy with the divine feminine energy, Venus, in Sagittarius, and the divine masculine is Mars in Aries. And so that is an energy of really, again, reaching across the zodiac and bringing in both parts to yourself, divine masculine, divine feminine energies, and being able to use them. Each person has divine masculine and divine feminine in them. And so it's a balancing internally. It could also be a balancing in external relationships. And the divine masculine and divine feminine can show up in any gender at any given time because we have both in us. So there's a real chance for some real emotional healing to happen over the weekend. And then we have the moon moving into Virgo at 8:13 p.m. on Saturday. Communication for you, how you communicate in a very grounded way. And what's really nice is we have the sun in an earth sign that is up in Capricorn, which is in your 7th house of partnership. And you have Taurus, we've got Uranus and Taurus, which is in your, where is Taurus? Taurus would be in your 11th house of groups, very public personality. So there's this beautiful trine energy. It's not as tight of a trine as the fire one, but it is an opportunity to do some real out-of-the-box creative thinking in order to problem solve and plan ahead for the year ahead. And you have for that, you have Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and the tricks of life and learn from them. And so being willing to tap in, asking Kuthumi, Kuthumi. 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 Kuthumi feels better. Asking him to help you to take your life experiences, especially the tough ones, and figure out where the lessons were so that you can release them. So you don't have to take those lessons again, right? And then you have the Hawk Messenger. And the Hawk Messenger says, Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs, focus on priorities, and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I mean, that's that solar energy. This is your energy going into this new year. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. There is an opportunity here for you to really do something magnificent this year for yourself. And it starts with loving yourself enough to release any of the icky energies so that you can ascend. How's that for a technical term? All right, I will see you, I hope, for Monday Night Live, where we pull the cards for the Health, Wealth, Love, and Destiny. And again, that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. If you are in Australia, in Sydney time, it is 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday. All right, you guys have a great, great week, and Happy New Year, and we'll chat soon. Take care.